by Coop Sleep Goods. Each pillow contains removable memory foam filling so you can fine-tune the amount of support for your ideal sleep. Plus, Coop offers free shipping and a 100-night trial. Visit CoopSleepGoods.com to try the adjustable pillow with over 50,000 five-star reviews. This is Fresh Air. I'm Todd Mosley. 16 years after Food Inc., investigative journalist Eric Schlosser, along with best-selling author Michael Pollan, are back with Food Inc. 2, a sequel to the documentary that sparked a national conversation about the economic, environmental, and health impacts of our industrialized food system. Food Inc. 2 focuses on corporate consolidation, which Schlosser reports gained steam during the pandemic. He's been reporting for years on how a handful of companies now control our nation's food system, stifling competition in ways not seen, he says, since the great trusts and monopolies of the late 1890s. His latest article for The Atlantic, titled, "Do We Really Want a Food Cartel?" delves into how mergers and acquisitions have created a market that is inefficient, barely regulated, unfair, and even dangerous. Schlosser has written several books, including Fast Food Nation, Reefer Madness, and Command and Control. Eric Schlosser, welcome back to Fresh Air.
Thanks for having me.
Well, you and Michael Pollan initially didn't want to do a sequel to Food Inc., is that right?
Yeah, I mean, we both have written about food and then moved on to other subjects, and I liked the film Food Inc. I think it had an impact, and I think it was very well done by the director Robbie Kenner. And then the pandemic happened. And
what did you see come out of the pandemic that changed your mind?
Well, I was really stunned by how the meatpacking workers of America were being sacrificed in order to keep production going. At the beginning of the pandemic, America's meatpacking plants and prisons were really the vectors for COVID into rural America. And this is when COVID was really deadly. And a public health official in Colorado realized that a big meatpacking plant in Colorado was having a COVID epidemic and trying to prevent the spread into the local community. So he wanted to shut down the plant. And then the meatpacking industry realized we don't want local health officials shutting down our plants. So they went to the Trump administration. And they got the Trump administration to write an executive order, issue an executive order, saying basically that local health departments could not shut down meatpacking plants, even if all the workers were getting COVID. And it was remarkable. It was absolutely remarkable how this one industry was able to keep going and sacrifice its poor immigrant workers. And at the same time, there